Valhalla was never given. It was never promised. It was earned. One rep at a time. One session at a time. One refusal to quit at a time. The gates are open. Prove you deserve to walk through them. Train for the mirror or the crowd's applause. I train for the version of me that breaks all laws. Viking blood in my veins, Spartan fire in my chest. I don't stop when I'm tired, I stop when I'm best. Pain is dead and not damage, I log every rep. Every doubt that they handed me, I turn to a step. Ordinary man walking into legendary ground. I don't make a sound till they hear me in the pound. Iron in my marrow, prophecy in my grip. Every session of battle I refuse to skip. One more rep is the mantra that I carve in my jaw. Destiny is not given, it's the last thing I draw. Earn my place in Valhalla, one rep at a time. I forge myself in the fire. I rewrite every line. No warrior was born here, every legend was made. I earn my place in Valhalla with iron and blade. They doubted the ordinary, I became the proof. Every rep a prophecy, every set the truth. Spartan code in my spine, Viking soul in my hands. I don't follow the crowd, I don't follow their plans. Weakness inside me became the first enemy slain. I converted every setback into fuel and gain. Solitary suffering is the price of the throne. You want Valhalla? Then you earn it alone. Iron in the marrow, fire in the bone. Every crack in my body is a seed that was sown. One more rep when the body says it cannot go. That's the moment the legend starts to grow. I earn my place in Valhalla, one rep at a time. I forge myself in the fire. I rewrite every line. No warrior was born here, every legend was made. I earn my place in Valhalla with iron and blade. The gates of Valhalla don't open for the comfortable. They open for the ones who kept going. When everything said stop, you kept going. Now finish what you started. No one is coming to witness this. No one is counting your reps. No one will know what you did in this room today. That is exactly why it matters. The warrior who trains in the dark fights best in the storm. Begin! Begin! Alone in the dark where the real work gets done. No camera rolling, no trophy, no one. Viking warrior code. You don't train for the fame, you train so the weakness can't answer your name. Pain is a teacher, I sit in the front row. Every rep a lesson that the body needs to know. Spartan silence in the grind, no noise, no cry. I don't explain the process, I just multiply. Solitary suffering is the oldest sacred right. I don't need a witness for the war I fight at night. Iron speaks louder than any word I've said. Destiny is carved in bone long before it's red. In the dark I build a legend. No applause, no crowd. In the silence I get stronger. Iron speaks out loud. Valhalla calls the warriors who trained when no one watched. In the dark I build a legend, whatever it costs. Past failures become the foundation I stand on. Every scar is a map of the battles I ran on. One more rep is the answer to every doubt. Ordinary man is what I train to live without. Viking fire meets Spartan stone in every set. The body breaks and rebuilds and it isn't done yet. Weakness begged me to stop and I buried it there. Dug a grave for excuses in the cold morning air. Prophecy fulfilled in the midnight sweat. Iron in the marrow, not a single regret. Solitary grind is where the legends are made. Valhalla History doesn't remember who trained with an audience. It remembers who trained when there was none. That's you. Keep going. Fate has a default setting. It is called ordinary. But fate has an override. It is called iron. It is called discipline. It is called one more rep. When every signal says stop, override the default. Right now. Fate gave me a starting point, not a destination. Iron gave me the override, the new equation. Viking soul refuses the script that was written. Spartan fire burns every comfort that I'm given. I don't accept the destiny that comes pre-assigned. I carve my own prophecy with every rep defined. Solitary grind is where the override begins. Ordinary fate is where the legendary wins. Pain is the chisel and the body is the stone. Every session sculpts the warrior our own. Doubt from others is the noise before the silence. Iron in the marrow is the language of the giants. I override the ordinary. I carve my own fate. I don't accept the default. I don't arrive too late. Valhalla is the override. The iron made it real. I override the ordinary. With every rep I feel. One more rep is the moment fate gets rewritten. Viking prophecy fulfilled when the ordinary is smitten. Weakness conquered is the chapter before the throne. Every scar is the signature of the life I've grown. Spartan code, strip it down to what matters most. Iron discipline is the weapon, not a hollow boast. Solitary suffering carved the path to the gate. Valhalla doesn't open early and it doesn't wait. I arrive when the iron says the work has been done. When ordinary has been buried and the legend is won. Destiny is not given to the ones who just dream. It belongs to the ones who forge it rep by seam. I override the ordinary. I carve my own fate. I don't accept the default. I don't arrive too late. Valhalla is the override. The iron made it real. I override the ordinary. With every rep I feel. You were given a default destiny. You are here because you refused it. Keep refusing. Keep forging. Valhalla is not a myth. It is the result of every rep you refused to skip. You were not born a warrior. Neither were they. Neither was anyone who ever made it. The difference between ordinary and legendary is not talent. It is how many times you came back after it broke you. Come back one more time. Started ordinary, ending legendary. Every rep a step from the ordinary cemetery. They buried my potential with their limited eyes. I dug it back up, put it under the iron skies. Viking philosophy, forge or be forgotten. Spartan truth, comfort leaves the spirit rotten. Pain accepted as data. I run the analysis, every setback catalog. Turn to paralysis, no, turn to fuel, turn to fire, turn to throne. Ordinary man walks in, a warrior walks home. One legend walks out. That's the Valhalla process, that's what it's about. One more rep is the distance between who you were and who they'll remember when the iron has spoken. Doubt from others is the cheapest form of fuel. I collect it like a weapon, it's my favorite tool. Every voice that said I couldn't add a weight to the bar. Every session in the darkness carved the name of a star. Viking blood doesn't ask if the conditions are right. Spartan code doesn't check the weather before the fight. Weakness inside became the sparring partner I need. Every time I beat it, I plant a legendary seed. Iron in the marrow, glowing harder each day. Ordinary is a language I forgot how to say. One more rep is the oath I take every dawn. Valhalla is a promise, not a place to be born. Ordinary walks in, legend walks out. That's the Valhalla process, that's what it's about. One more rep is the distance between who you were and who they'll remember when the iron has spoken. Every legend you've ever looked up to was ordinary once. They just refused to stay that way. One more rep, one more session, one more refusal to quit. That's all it takes. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is information. It tells you exactly where the growth is happening. It tells you exactly where the weakness used to live. Stop fearing the data. Start using it. I log the pain like a scientist logs results. Every rep a data point, every failure consults. Viking precision meets Spartan execution. Pain is the variable, strength is the solution. I don't curse the weight when the body says enough. I record the number and I call the next set's bluff. Code analysis in the heat of the grind. Iron is the lab and the marrow is the fine. Doubt from outside is a data set I flip. Every skeptic is a coefficient I rip. Prophecy in the pattern of consistent reps done. Destiny is the equation that gets solved by one. Pain is data, not damage. I run the numbers cold. Every rep is a finding. Every scar is gold. Valhalla is the outcome of 1,000 sets run. Pain is data, not damage. And I'm never done. Solitary suffering has a higher signal to noise. No crowd needed, no validation, no choice. Viking warrior strips the session down to bones. Spartan mind eliminates everything but the zone. Weakness is a variable I eliminate first. Every doubt converted into unrelenting thirst. Iron in the marrow is the final data point. When the ordinary fails, the legendary anoints. One more rep when the data says the limit is here. That's when the algorithm of the legend becomes clear. Pain accepted process converted to a scent. Valhalla is the output when nothing else is. Pain is data, not damage. I run the numbers cold. Every rep is a finding. Every scar is gold. Valhalla is the outcome of 1,000 sets run. Pain is data, not damage. And I'm never done. The warriors who reached Valhalla didn't ignore the pain. They studied it, they used it. They became it. Now it's your turn to run the numbers. Wait, where lucky days, so I hunt that voice in my own chest. No peace for the beast, just a work test. Spartan hard with the Viking jaw. I make a law from the pain I draw. No gift from fate, I take my crown. Brick by brick, I don't break down. Ordinary man get remade when the whole damn world says fade. I turn that shade into furnace glow. From the first rep up, I let it show. They can laugh while the plates keep bending. My prophecies and it's never ending. Valhalla mine, Valhalla mine. One more rep I climb. One more rep I climb. Iron in the marrow. Iron in the marrow. Valhalla mine. Valhalla mine. Hey, 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 hey. Yo. Yeah. 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 Snow on the shield, I wake with the sting. Count every score like a step to the king. Alone in the chamber, I bargain with men. I turn pain to a ledger and debt gets hung. Every reparade, I crash through the ache. Every breath in the fog is a vow that I make. They talk from the bleachers, I mute all the noise. I play my name deeper than fear ever toys. Iron and marrow, cold in the spine. I was not handed the bloodline divine. I carved it myself with a knuckle and grit. Made a throne from the floor where the broken would quit. Down in the room, I use it for fuel. The smirks get melted, the shade gets cool. What they call impossible feats, what I build. I hammer my hunger until it's still. One more rep, one more war. Earn my place at Valhalla's door. The pain I read it like a sign. Iron made me one rep at a time. One rep at a time. Yeah. No sort to escape, I'm married to work. I make the weak part of me carry the hurt. Spartan in silence, Viking in steel. I move like a verdict, I strike what I feel. Ordinary man, that's a body I burned. I took every lesson from what I unlearned. Failure's a forge and I fed in my pride. Came back with a code of more discipline. Stride if it breaks, it's data. I study the crack, then seal it with reps and I never look back. The enemy's lazy, the enemy's doubt. The enemy's voice when the lights all go out. I drag it to daylight and put it in chains. To climb on its spine till the legend remains. Destiny's not a gift, it's a cut in the stone. I carve my own sky with the iron and bone. One rep, one more war. Earn my place at Valhalla's door. Pain I read it like a sign. Iron made me one rep at a time. One rep at a time. One more rep. One more war. Ay, ay. One more war. Ay, ay. One more war. I was made. One more war. What? I know. Yeah. I woke with frost in my ribs and no war in my jaw. No crown, no cheer, just the weight of the law. Every scar on my skin got a name and a use. Every breath in the dark is a crack in the truth. They said I was built for the common man lane. I turned that insult to fuel in my veins. One more plate on the bar, let the sorrow arrive. I don't pray for the win, I survive to survive. Pain is a ledger, I read it and learned. Nails in my hands, still I take what I earn. Valhalla ain't gifted, it's bought with the grind. You don't enter that hall with a soft borrowed mind. I cut out the doubt like a blade through the rope. Then I drag my dead weight up the cliff by the throat. One more rep, one more war. I am built for more. One more rep, one more war. I was made for this floor. Pain's just data, pain's just proof. I don't break, I move. One more rep, one more war. I was made loose, my silence got still. My weak side speaks up, I tell it to kneel. Every mistake that I bleed is a lesson in stone. I was forged in the pressure, not raised in the throne. Spartan in the sweat, Viking in the frost. If I die in the session, then I die at a cost. Ordinary men fold when the room gets cold. I learn how to burn while I'm gaining control. They laughed at my pace, now they bite on the dust. I turned every never to iron and thrust. No fate in my fists, only palace and fire. I carve my own name in the muscle and wire. Mind like a shield, heart like a spear. Every rep is a raid and I'm taking it here. One more rep, one more war. I am built for more. One more rep, one more war. I was made for this floor. Pain's just better, pain's just proof. I don't break, I move. One more rep, one more war. I was made for this floor. One more war. One more war. Floorboards grown, no crowd, no praise, just bone on bone. I'm in pain early, look the dead in the face. Read the whole lesson in the sweat-stained page. Every rep a clash, every breath a pack. I don't call it suffering, I file it as fact. Mean thoughts get buried, I dig with my hands turned out in the dirt. When I step on the land, they said I was average, said I wouldn't last. Now they watch from the sidelines while I move past. One man, one room, one brutal code. I walk like a blade with a load to hold. One more rep, one more war. I earn my name. I want more. One more rep, no retreat. Iron and Marrow, stand with me. Yo, weakness in me tries to speak, I shut that mouth. Spartan mind, Viking grind, I drag it out. No fate in my pocket, no gift from sky. I carve that path with 1,000 tries. Each session prophecy, each scar a sign. I was made in the grind, not the lucky line. If they laugh, let them laugh. I'll use that heat, forge my lungs, forge my legs, forge my beat. Solitude taught me how to rule my fear, how to keep moving when the truth is near. Valhalla ain't mercy, it's what you earn by the fire you choose and the lessons you learn. More rep, one more war. I earn my name. I want more. One more rep, no retreat. Iron and Marrow, stand with me. Burn my place in Valhalla. Yeah. I call my name in the ash with a trembling grip. Woke up broke, then I broke what was left of it. Cold floor, bare skin, let the hunger talk. Every scar on my chest got a victory mark. They say you too small, I made that a meal. Now I been still bars like I'm sealing the deal. Pain ain't a curse, it's a ledger I read. Every bruise got a number, every gas got a seed. Solitude taught me the sound of my own nerve. When the room goes black, that's what kings get forged. I don't ask for a throne, I build one rep by rep. Let the doubts hit first, I'm still one step ahead. Iron in the marrow, iron in the marrow. One more rep, I go deeper. One more rep, I go harder. Pain is data, pain is data. I heard my place in Valhalla. I heard my place in Valhalla. No luck in my blood, just a blade in the vow. If the weak fold quick, then I'm built for the plow. Drag my own shadow through the smoke and the grit. Turn the whole damn struggle into something I lift. Every day's a siege, every set is a war. I don't need a crowd when the floor is my floor. The enemy's inside with the sweet little voice, tell it shut up, back off. I already made my choice, I was born in the pressure, got baptized and trained. Now I read suffering clean like a map to my name. Ordinary man, gone see the myth in the frame. One more rep at a time, I'm engraved in the flame. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I woke up with a hard day, sharpened men. Cold floor, bare hands, let the verdict begin. Pain read like numbers, I learned what it meant. Not punishment, proof that the weak never win. Every rep got a blade in the spine of the room. Every set like a shield wall, charging the doom. I don't ask for mercy, I load up the storm. Iron in my blood, got my heartbeat arm. They laughed at the past, said you're chasing a myth. Now they choke on the smoke when I finish a lift. I don't need applause, I need pressure and weight. Forge me in the dark, let the fire translate. Weakness in me, got a name, got a face. I hunt that traitor down, put it under the plate. If the mind tries to quit, I replace it with steel. What the body can't spare, the warrior will. One more rep, one more war. Pain is deader, I ask for more. One more rep, earn my name. Iron made me, I won't break. Ordinary man turn myth in the grind. No gift from fate, I carve my line. No clean sunrise, just salt and grit. No easy door, so I kick through it. Every session of prophecy stamped in sweat. I show up again like I owe that debt. Don't fear the burn, I decipher the sign. If it hurts, it means I'm still alive. Spartan mind, Viking bones in the frame. Solitude taught me to answer the flame. When the room goes dead and the mirrors go black, I meet my shadow and I pin it back. Out from the crowd is a sharpened tool. I take every can and I make it fuel. My marrow remembers the iron law. Legend ain't luck, it's the bruise and the scar. One more rep, one more war. Pain is deader, I ask for more. One more rep, earn my name. Iron made me, I won't break. Yeah. One more rep. Yeah. One more rep. One more rep. Yeah. I woke where the cold makes saints. No crowd, no cheers, just wait. Blood in the palms from the bar. I speak with scars, not faith. They said I fall by dawn. I took that doubt innate. Pain's just deader in the frame. I file it, then I raise. Every bumper board a raid. Every set of war drum call. I don't chase a blessing name. I carve it in the wall. Stone in the lungs, still moving. Wolf in the cage, still prowling. If the room won't crown me king, I forge my own with pounding. One more rep, one more crown. Break me down, then build me now. One more rep, one more crown. Iron and bone, I don't bow. Now the weak talk loud and smoke. I let them laugh and count their doubt as a furnace feed. I turn that ash to sound. I train like winter owes me dead, like storms are bound to kneel. No fate wrote my name in chalk, I cut mine into steel. Spartan spine, Viking grit, no bleed, no break, no drift. I drag my ghost through every round till the dead man learns to lift. The enemy lives in me, so I split him every dawn. No throne was ever handed out. I earn mine plate by raw. When the iron bites the marrow, I smile through the pain and load. What they called impossible, I made into a roll. One more rep, one more crown. Break me down, then build me now. One more rep, one more crown. Iron and bone, I don't bow. Don't get down. Iron in my marrow. Cold steel lessons in a sweat-soaked room. I don't chase grace, I consume the gloom. Every bruise got a number, every scar got a name. I file pain like proof, not a sign of shame. One more plate, let it bite my spine. One more set, let the weak parts die. They said Rasta hurt, stay small, so I split that word and I break that wall. I move alone like a wolf in frost. No handouts here, I pay the cost. And my knees hit stone, that's a mess and not doom. I rise from the floor like I own that room. Iron in my marrow, I was made for the trial. Iron in my marrow, turn the hurt to survival. Iron in my marrow, one more rap, one more mile. Iron in my marrow, earn my place in the pile. That dirt, earn my place in the pile. Doubt from the crowd just sharp as the blade. The eyes on my fall, my fuel gets fed. I don't feel the weight, I invite the war. I met my weak self and awake the score. Punish the lie that I'm built for ease. I got frost in my blood and a crown in my knees. Every session of prophecy, every breath of right. I drag the dark through the teeth of night. Spartan mind in a body of rust. Viking will in a marrow and dust. If fate won't call me, then I call fate. Hammer the bone to the gates, can't wait. Iron in my marrow, I was made for the trial. Iron in my marrow, turn the hurt to survival. Iron in my marrow, one more rap, one more mile. Iron in my marrow, earn my place in the pile. Earn my place in the pile. Yeah. One more rip. Yeah. Damn. One more rip. One more war. One more rip. One more war. Yeah. I woke with frost in my teeth, gave the dark my name. Locked in the long hall, let the cold shape flame. Every scar on my eye got a ledger and date. Pain ain't a curse, it's a chart I investigate. One more plate, one more prayer, one more step through strain. I don't chase comfort, I erase it from the brain. Still in the sinew, no slack in the frame. Got a war in my chest and I feed it the same. They said quit like a law said, watch me stay. Turn they doubt to a belt that I cinch each day. Weak voice talking inside, had to break that chain. Now the wolf in my marrow only knows one way. One more rip, one more war. I was built for the iron law. One more rip, one more war. Earn my place in the hall of guys. I don't need a crowd, I need weight and grind. Need to burn like a blade cutting through my mind. Every session a sign, every gasp a vow. What I suffered that day gets me crowned somehow. Ordinary flesh got forged in the fire of reps. Legend ain't luck, it's the sum of kept promises. I stack the misery clean, make the omen real. Each set like a spear when I bend and kneel. Doubt from the room, keep feeding the furnace. Hate from the weak just sharpens the purpose. I wrestle the fraud in the mirror face first. Till the man I was dies and the new one bursts. Destiny carved in the marrow, not handed by fate. I don't beg the sky, I just drag my weight. If the world wants proof, let the iron speak. I become what I grind every day of the week. One more rip, one more war. I was built for the iron law. One more rip, one more war. Earn my place in the hall of gods. One more war. One more war. One more war. Yeah. Yeah. I woke with frost in my teeth, get the dark my name. Locked in the long hall, let the cold shade flame. Every scar on my eye got a ledger and date. Pain and the curse, it's a chart I investigate. One more plate, one more prayer, one more step through strain. I don't chase comfort, I erase it from the brain. Still in the sinew, no slack in the frame. Got a war in my chest and I feed it the same. They said quit like a law, I said watch me stay. Turn that doubt to a belt that I cinch each day. Weak voice talking inside, had to break that chain. Now the wolf in my marrow only knows one way. One more rip, one more war. I was built for the iron law. One more need to burn like a blade cutting through my mind. Every session a sign, every gasp a vow. What I suffer today gets me crowned somehow. Ordinary flesh got forged in the fire reps. Legend ain't luck, it's the summer cap promises. I take the misery clean, make the omen real. Each set like a spear when I bend and kneel. Gap in the room, keep feeding the furnace. Hate from the weak, just sharp as the purpose. I wrestled the fraud in the mirror, face first to the man that was dying in a new one burst. Destiny carved in the marrow, not handed by fate. I don't bake the sky, I just drag my weight. If the world wants proof, let the iron speak. I become what I grind every day of the week.
One more rep, one more.
I was built for the iron law.
One more rep, one more.
Earn my place in the hall of gods. Yeah. One more rep. Yeah, one more rep. Yeah, one more. Yeah. I split dawn open with a cold iron grin. Boots hit the floor like a war drum skin. I don't ask mercy, I take what I need. Pain got a file on my name and creed. Every rep a duel, every set the scar. Bar bends low when I drag it far. I rev the shake in my arms like wounds. Turn the burn in my lungs to fuel. They said slow down, I said watch this. Sweat on the steel like a blood old script. Solitude taught me the shape of blame. Now I crush that voice when it calls my name. No fate, no luck, just calloused hands. I call my throne from the racking bands.
One more rep, one more war,
One more war.
forge my name to the core. One more rep,
I don't fold. Iron Oath, that's my soul.
one more rep,
One more war. Earn the right,
kick the door. The door.
Now doubt from the crowd just feeds the flame. I wear that smirk like a sharpened chain. Weakness inside, I hunt it down. Put it in the dirt, face in the ground. I don't chase glory, I stack the proof. Brick by brick in the blood wet room. Session by session, I build that myth. One hard truth at the end of the lift. Marrow got skill where the fear used to live. I give my all, that's all I give. If I break today, I break in gold. Better torn apart than soft and soul. Valhalla ain't a place that you stumble into. It's a price paid daily when the iron gets through. Ordinary man, now the frame got stones. Legend forged deep in my bones.
One more war,
One more war.
forge my name to the core. One more rep,
I don't fold. Iron Oath, that's my soul.
one more rep,
One more.
earn the right, kick the door. The door.
I woke up with frost in my jaw, still in my ribs, no pause. Alone in the chamber, I claw. Every scar got a law. Pain ain't a curse, it's a readout. Blood on the grip when I breathe out. 10 more plates to the doubt out. Fold underweight when I lean out. They said I would break, I may shape. Turn shame into grace, word weight. One more rep, then I erase. The old me died in the gate, no gift from the sky. I carve mine, no hand from the gods, I earn mine. Every hinge in my frame aligned. I got faith in the grind line.
One more rep, earn my place. Forge this flesh, carve my fate. One more rep, make me stone. Weakness dies, I stand alone.
Now the room gets dark when I enter. Heart like a drum in the winter. Sparta in the spine, no filler. Valhalla closer with every chin up. I know, pray for ease, I take pressure. Squeeze every drop from the measure. Doubt from the crowd, that's treasure. I turn they laugh into leverage. Enemies me when I falter, so I hunt that traitor harder.
Without fear by the roots, no altar. Iron and Marrow, I'm author. Session by session, I rise. Session by session, I thrive. Every old wound made wise. Every clean rep writes life. One more rep, earn my place. Forge this flesh, carve my fate. One more rep, make me stone. Weakness dies, I stand alone. With frost in my teeth and a hammer in my chest. No throne, no praise, just a stone in my vest. I eat the 8 like a ration lay. They sharpen the blade, every rep a raid. Every scar got weight, pain is dead already clear. Not the curse in the room. I map the weakness, then I bury it soon. Solitary grind, no weakness, no mercy, no show. Just iron and breath where the dead men go. They said I fold, I said watch me set bone to fire. Turned out to a drum, made the whole floor tire. I don't chase luck, I chase the line I drew. Each said a vow, each drop of sweat came true. One more rep, forge my name. One more rep, burn the flame. One more rep, no fear, no rest. One more rep, till I wear the crest. One more rep. Weakness in me got a face, and I know where it lives in the last ugly inch. When the body says quit, I drag it by the throat, make it answer for breath, make it kneel in the cage, make it beg for death. For ordinary man in the mud, but the mud makes steel. Every rep a battle, every bruise gets sealed. No fate handed on, I carve mine in the marrow. Long nights, hard lungs, cold eyes, straight arrow. If they laugh from the sideline, good, let them cheer. There's fuel in the tank, the smoke in my gear. I'm not built by comfort, I'm built by demand. Legend is just labeled with blood on the hand. One more rep, forge my name. One more rep, earn the flame. One more rep, no fear, no rest. One more rep, till I wear the crest.